Hey friends, a very good evening to all of you, all my dear art lovers, my dentist friends, and my dear colleagues. Welcome back to Artodontics. And you all know Artodontics is an exclusive art show by the dentist and for the dentist. So in this series, we try to impart little knowledge, a value addition to art and culture, which is our national strategic resource. And to help us out today with that, we have a very dynamic Mrs. Neeta Pathare. Hi Neeta.
Hi, Dr.
How are you,
Vaishali.
Nita?
I'm absolutely fine. Thank you so much.
So, so, friends, just to give you a little insight of who Mrs. Nita Pathare is. So, Nita is a self-taught artist, an art curator, art connoisseur, and and founder member of Cobalt Arts. Wow, Nita, great. And she has pursued her passion since the last 15 years. She is doing her art journey for the last 15 years. A long journey, Nita. And now,
Yeah,
friends, she's exploring a deeper meaning of life through her artworks. She has exhibited her works at several national and international galleries, and she was also the charter president of Rotary Club of Mumbai Kalakar. Friends, this is one of the most unique groups, and we are one of the most unique bunch of people, I guess. She has also been the invitee member of Council for Fair Business Practices, board member at MTGC Talent Street Project, and also she has been an awardee at several instances. Just to give a few examples, these are Savvy Award honors in 2016, Lokmat Awards as what? Woman Entrepreneur. Wow, that's really great. Proud to be associated with you, Nita. And also
thank you
she
so
won
much.
the CFBC Film Festival Award, and the latest one is the She Unlimited. Nita, we are keeping our fingers crossed for you. Out of
Thanks, dear.
6,000 participants, she's being shortlisted for the award, and I'm sure she will be the one who will get through it. I am 100% sure. So, Nita, it has been wonderful to be associated with you. I have been a part of Rotary, and that is how I know Mrs. Nita, and that is how she is with Orthodontics today. Nita, your journey has been a really amazing one, I know, but I want the whole world to know how amazing your journey has been. So, if you could give us a few insights into your journey, we would be really thankful to you. And
Sure.
so, Nita, can you tell me? You said you're a self-taught. I mean, you have written in your CV you're a self-taught artist, right? So, what
Yes.
background are you from? Your basic graduation?
First of all, Dr. Vaishali, I would like to thank for this warm introduction. And now the answer of your question, yes, I'm not a art graduate, but I'm a science graduate in statistics, and I have done uh, computer software diploma from Ratan Tata Institute.
Wow,
So yes, this is my
wow.
education.
So, how did you start your art journey, Nita? How did art come into your life?
Art is inherited in me because my mother, she was a student of very famous Indian artist S.L. Hardankar, and she used to do watercolor portraits with live models. So of course that art was always with me since my childhood, and whenever I used to have free time, I used to either paint or uh, uh, draw something or other. Also in school and colleges, I have got many awards in painting, so that is how it is.
And obviously, you carried on the legacy. You are still receiving awards. You've got habituated to it, I guess,
Yes, by
Nita.
the grace of God. Yes,
No, and your hard work, definitely. A lot of hard work goes
thanks.
into all this. And mothers, I always feel, Nita, mothers are our first inspiration. So, like
Absolutely.
I must say, like my mother is a workaholic with everything that she does. So I have also become a mother workaholic like my mother.
Mm.
So did you formally get educated into art, Nita?
Yes, so when I was
Mm.
doing my diploma in computer, uh, uh, at, uh, at the same time, I was learning oil painting from artist Mr. Malarkar. Uh,
Uh-huh.
Later on in 2003, I started learning, different techniques from artist Prahlad Sutar. Before that, in 2003, I already had my solo exhibition at Nehru Center, and while
Wow.
having that exhibition, I realized techniques and composition factors and color combination factors are missing in my paintings. And then I thought, no, I have to take some formal training to get this better. So I
Yeah.
approached Mr. Sutar, and then I told him that, sir, please, teach me from the scratch. Uh,
Hmm.
so almost for a year, I did only pencil work.
Oh,
After that,
wow.
I learned from him almost for 3.5 years. And
Uh-huh.
then I started developing my techniques in dry pastel, in ink, then watercolor, oil painting, acrylic painting, so various mediums like that. uh, After that, in 2006, I took admission in Sir JJ School of Art. I think for
Oh,
every
wow.
artist, it's a dream art college. So of
Absolutely.
course, I took admission for a crash course there. They have one crash course for working people, and
Uh-huh.
it was really a very good course, because I got to learn many different techniques of embossing and of printing. And also we used to do oil and acrylic with the live model sitting before us. So that was
That's
really
great.
a great experience.
Wonderful,
Yes,
wonderful. And I guess getting admission into JJ is like a pilgrimage for any artist, right? Especially for
absolutely,
artists,
absolutely,
especially for artists
absolutely.
like us who are self-taught. So all the more,
Absolutely,
that JJ, you feel you are being conferred upon some crown if you are from JJ School
absolutely.
of Arts.
The
So
atmosphere is totally different, and every artist really enjoy that atmosphere.
yeah.
It's a
So
one kind of experience.
even I would love to do that one time in life. I really hope I could. But that's a great insight you gave me, in fact, and that would help our other audience as well. That there are these crash courses in JJ
Yes,
for
yes,
other parallel professional people who cannot attend college during the daytime, right? That's really
absolutely.
nice. That's really nice. So how did you come about Cobalt Arts? How did you establish Cobalt Arts? And also let me understand what is Cobalt Arts.
Yes. So, as you know, since last 15-20 years, I am in this field of art, and it was always in my mind to start my own gallery. But somewhere,
Uh-huh.
I was not sure whether I am completely prepared to take this forward. So in 2014, I did a art criticism and theory diploma from very
Wow.
renowned institution Gyan Pravaha. And
Wow.
it was a 1 year diploma, and in that period, I interacted with many renowned artists, with many curators of India and abroad, and we got to know different kind of histories behind different kind of eras, even different kind of countries. And
Wow.
I think that changed my perception of looking at any kind of art or any kind of painting, you can say. And that time I realized, yes, now yes, of course I can go ahead and start my own gallery. So in 2015 I established Cobalt Arts. I always wanted to provide platform to some talented artists who are from the interiors, because
Wow.
I guess for metro artists it is little bit easier to approach other galleries
True.
or get proper platform for. But for from the interior artists, they don't have that opportunities. So uh, I started promoting them along with the master and senior artist. And
Wonderful.
always I always you know uh, wanted to give them the bestest of venue. Like I did my first exhibition at Jahangir, then second at Lalit Kala Delhi, then in Dubai, then in Bajaj Art Gallery, Taj Art Gallery. So so that the right bunch of people will come across that artworks, and definitely they will those artists will get the proper art collectors, art connoisseurs. So
Wonderful.
that is how it started.
Wonderful, wonderful. There, I mean, God will really bless you a lot because you feel your heart definitely going out for those artists in the interior whose hand, I mean, to say, is awesome, but they don't have the
Absolutely,
resources, and
absolutely.
my personal opinion is that they are very dedicated also, but
True, true.
unfortunately they don't have enough resources, and you are doing this wonderful job of uplifting them, and that's really wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you,
So,
thank you so
Anita,
much.
do you also do you also take other things under your banner of Cobalt Arts, or it is only the exhibition that you do, or what other activities do you promote through Cobalt Arts?
Oh, Cobalt Arts is into many things. Art exhibition is one of the category of Cobalt Arts, but we
Mm-hmm.
are dealing with many architects, many developers, many hotel industries, and also with government, government sectors, and we are
Mm-hmm.
doing lot many projects with them. One of the prestigious project I definitely would like to mention here is a P.L. Deshpande Janma Shatabdi exhibition that we did with the government, Maharashtra government.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, it was the 100th birth century of Pula Deshpande, and
Yeah.
we showcased various artists and various different forms of art through that exhibition. Also,
Wonderful.
recently we have collaborated with Omkar developers, and we have started Art Cafe in Omkar 1973 Worli. So
Oh wow.
yes. So
So, what do
it's a
you mean
really
by
nice.
Art Cafe?
Art cafe is a very popular concept in abroad, but in India now it's it's establishing. Uh, Art cafe is the place where people can enjoy their coffee, or they can do their business meetings like other cafe, but that cafe is surrounded by art, so the overall atmosphere is very artistic, and of course
Mm-hmm.
those art is for sale. So whenever anyone wants to buy, they always prefer the relaxed atmosphere. That is the
Correct.
reason artists go to the galleries and exhibit their art, because in gallery
True.
you have that relaxed atmosphere, and the same
True.
thing we are is applied to art cafe. So in that relaxed atmosphere, maybe that art collectors, or any person, they can connect with any piece of art, and that is the other the different avenue to promote art.
Wonderful.
So it's not only exhibitions, but we promote our artists through all these various kind of activities.
That's really wonderful. So, so much you are doing to promote artists. That's really, really very nice. And
Thank
I
you.
think Art Cafe, I'm sure this thing will definitely pick up more in India also, like it has
Yes,
taken up abroad.
yes, yes.
So, I would also like to take some insights from you, Nita. Like, for
Hmm.
self-taught artists like us, like you know what is all orthodontics about, right? Orthodontics are in orthodontics, mostly all the artists are dentists, you know.
Right.
So, for self-taught artists like us, I would like to get some insight from you. Like, how should we improvise art? How should we go ahead more with art? See, our intention was never to compete with artists or anything. It is our outlet. But then definitely you need to polish that. So, can you give us any tips regarding that?
This is a very nice question, Dr. Vaishali, because many self-taught artists, always ask me for different kind of tips. So, what I would like to say that when you are a self-taught, you always follow, some artist or some other artworks. And nowadays,
Yeah.
on internet, we have lots and lots of different artworks. So generally, it's a tendency to follow those artworks and either, copy those artworks, or either get influenced by those artworks and do your
Yes.
own work. So
Yes.
these are
Yes.
the two categories people are doing. But I would like to say, if you are copying any artwork, do it from the lens of study, and not for the selling. So
Right.
yeah, so definitely you will able to study different kind of art through different kind of artist styles. It's kind of
Hmm.
ekalavya type of
Yes,
education.
absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
yes, so that you can do. And one more thing I would like to advise, that while doing those things, that is a study part, but while doing those paintings, also start doing your own paintings. Because painting is what? Painting is expressions. Painting is whatever you are within. So you are taking out, those expressions on canvas. So always try to do whatever is there in your mind, whatever you personally are. So that
Hmm.
will definitely help you to go forward in this field. And if not, it will definitely relax your mind. Because paint, any kind of art is very meditative. When you do any painting or any other art, it gives you a relaxed feeling. So
Hmm.
always, follow this thing when you are doing art.
And also, you, like you said earlier, probably self-taught artists should do more of pencil work to start with to refine their hand, right? Practice
that
makes
that
man
is the
perfect.
that is the best thing. If you guys have a time, definitely you should do, pencil work more often, because that gives the steadiness and that to your hand, and that gives you that always finds your strokes. So it is always helpful for you in doing painting. And also I would like to add one more thing.
Yeah.
Many times what happened, you are in other profession and you are doing painting. So sometimes, we get some time in between, half an hour, 1 hour, and we thought, "Arey, let's finish this out." So
Correct.
kabhi ye mat karna. Because
Ah,
painting is not the thing you can just aate jate kar liya types. You have to always sit before that, in front of that painting, and always you have to devote your time. Always you have to go in that atmosphere. And then only you can do any piece
true,
of
true.
art. It's not
Yeah.
like कि कुछ भी कर दिया, because otherwise it will never turn a good painting.
Right. Yeah, because most of the times it does happen with us. I'm talking about us dentists, okay? That
Yes.
okay, now today, okay, in between the two patients, you have time, so you finish off the painting. But then, yeah, you
Right.
don't finish it off. You are most of the time doodling like that. But yeah,
Hmm.
this step is going to be extremely helpful to us. That guys, take out separate time so that you are in that frame of mind. Because when we are doing dentistry, we are into a different focus, a different zone altogether.
You have
To
to be
get
in that
your
zone.
mind, yeah, you have to get that mind, you have to take your mind off the dental zone into the art zone, and then probably, focus. So this is a very, very excellent tip that you have given us, Nita. And Nita, be careful. I'm going to really take you by the storm now by giving you a rapid fire questions.
Oh, okay.
So in one shot, you're going to answer without thinking. Okay. So your
Okay,
favorite
sure.
artist.
Oh my God, it's difficult. There are many artists who are my favorite. Uh, but yes, I would like to say that Klim Gustav. He's my favorite artist.
Why? Why?
See, have you seen the paintings of Klim Gustav?
I I
Yes, so his journey from the realistic painting to the abstract figures and uh, tender texture which he uses for his figures, and the main thing is application of gold color. It's just tremendous. Also, the composition with geometrical figures, and overall those paintings give you so much positivity and so much happiness, and
Mhm.
it's brilliant. Means I always admire his paintings.
Wonderful. But then I'll definitely go through more of his artworks. So,
Definitely, you will love.
so
Yeah, love it.
Nita, one question just crossed my mind. We were talking about in compositions. So, would
Yes.
you like to throw some insight on composition per se in an art piece?
See, composition is the soul of any painting. Because if
Hmm.
your composition is right, the final product is definitely going to be a good. Because of course you to getting more idea about compositions, you can always google, but there are certain rules and regulations of compositions, and it's
Hmm.
not possible for me to include everything
I
here
understand.
in
Yes.
such short time, but definitely you can anyone can google and get more information about it. But I should say it's a most important aspect of any painting.
Right. Because you know what happens is when people are taking inspiration, like they see and they draw, which we say inspiration. Many a times you unknowingly follow the path of the original artist. So
Right, right,
that is not what is inside you, right?
right.
So we
Always,
come to your
always,
course.
while painting, always follow your heart, I should say.
Yes,
Because,
yeah,
see, everyone has different ideologies, different experiences, different uh, different kind of experience from life. So whatever you take on canvas, it is that, it is your inner
correct,
self. So always
correct.
follow your art. And sometimes we were discussing the artists who are self taught. Sometimes what happened, कोई दोस्त आ गया, कोई रिलेटिव्स आ गए, कोई
हाँ,
बाकी आ गया, एंड दे ऑलवेज से अरे यहाँ पे थोड़ा ये चेंज होना चाहिए था, ये कलर शुड बी डिफरेंट. एंड देन दैट आर्टिस्ट गेट कंफ्यूज कि अरे अभी क्या करूं. But
हाँ,
I would like to suggest that never ever listen all these things, because it's your expressions, it's your own baby. You are the person, you are the one who wants to complete it, and you wants to take it to the other level. So if, and that is completely yourself, that is you. So how
perfect.
other person can guide you in that.
Absolutely right. Because that is most of the time that happens with self-taught artists. Because sometimes that they, I would not say lack of confidence, but then you want a little insight into your painting. So sometimes people tend to get astray with that. That yeah, okay,
Yes.
okay. So that means sometimes you think it is from that person's perspective. If the painting is like
Right,
that,
right,
okay, let me change it. So
right.
that is a
See,
very important point.
yes. See, art is a journey. So
Yes,
maybe initially you will go wrong, but if you continue that journey, then it will give you different kind of experiences, and it will definitely enhance your talent going forward.
correct.
So you should
Correct.
always focus on that.
Yeah. So I try to tell my folks that only ki enjoy the journey. That is more
Yes,
important,
yes,
right? Because you don't
absolutely,
hold a brush in your hand and become an artist overnight.
absolutely not,
It is a
absolutely not.
lot of hard work.
Yes.
So we come to your next rapid fire question, Nita. Your
Mhm.
favorite medium of art?
Oil painting. Oil painting
I
is it gives you a satisfaction of painting. So
the
it
blending, the
was
blending.
blending, and overall the treatment, and the tenderness of that color. So I simply love oil.
That's great. Mine too, favorite. So now we are coming to your last rapid fire question. I'm not going to expose to too much of exam. So your favorite color?
uh, Blue, rather cobalt blue. That is
Oh
the reason.
yes.
Yeah, that is the reason. Name of my gallery is Cobalt Arts. And whenever I paint, in most of my paintings, I use different shades of blue. It's a I guess color of calmness, serenity. So I just love that color.
Awesome, awesome. Color of water. So it is
Yes,
flowing basically, and a lot of
absolutely.
vibrancy and lot of movement because it is water. So
Yes,
awesome. Thank you so much, Nita, for your these insights into
my pleasure.
art. And I'm sure all of my, dental friends, non-dental friends, everyone have have had a very awe-inspiring, have learned a lot from your this awe-inspiring journey, and it was really motivating. I also learned a lot because I am also a self-taught artist. So I
Yes,
also learned a lot from your journey. Huh? Your
thank you
journey
so
is
much.
enriching for our fraternity too. So, do you have any
Yes.
piece of advice for us? Any more piece of advice for us?
Uh, Advice means, see, you are already into a very stressful profession, because
Yeah.
dentistry is definitely, you have to be very alert while doing your work. So definitely stress levels are high. So treat this kind of art, this kind of passion as a stress relief things, as a stress busters things,
Yes.
and
True.
say enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
more thing, Dr. Vaishali, I would like to add here, that whatever initiative you have taken to start this orthodontic, it's really creditable, because you
Thank you.
are focusing on a bunch of category like dentist, and I was not aware that so many dentists are painters. So it's really a great to know that, and it's a great initiative that you are, taking everyone together and organizing exhibitions of their art. One of your exhibition I have attended at Taj
Yes.
Hotel, so it was really great, and I would like to, wish you all the best for your future ventures.
Thank you so much, Nita. So now you know that next time you go to a dentist, dentist is doing a art piece of artwork into your mouth. Most of the dentists, most of the dentists are artists. So that is
Dr.
how
Vaishali, you are not audible.
is it? Okay. So anyway, thanks a lot. Thank you so much, everyone. And I wish and hope all the best to all my dentatists. Thank you so much.